What is up, people on the internet? JQL here, back in the video. In today's video, I have another custom Lego video on my custom Lego minifigures from Kingdom Hearts, and I'm really happy with these customs, and I'm really excited for these. I'm just so happy with how these guys turned out. These have been a project for, I'd say, a few months now, ever since I got into the franchise. So after, I just kind of lost motivation for a while. I started working on other stuff, and also got distracted because of the finals. But now that that's over, I still got a little distracted from other stuff. And then, eventually, Kingdom Hearts 3 came out, and I finally played the game. I was like, oh my god, I need to make these figures, I need to finish them. So yeah, I finally finished these guys, and by the way, if you can't tell, my voice is kind of dead for the most part. So, yeah, it's going to be kind of hard to talk, but yeah, I just want to make this video. So anyway, hope you guys are excited like I am, and without further ado, let's get started with this video. Alright, starting off with the Kingdom Hearts 3 Sora design. Now, I'll admit, I was never really a big fan of this design, but after playing the game and also watching the finale, because I didn't exactly finish the game, because I wanted to see what happened so bad, and I knew I wouldn't have time. So anyway, yeah, after that, I had to make this figure. The design started growing on me a little bit. I still don't love it. I like the Kingdom Hearts 2 design a little bit more, so, yeah. In fact, let me just get up and grab that figure. It's kind of over here. Okay, I got it. I'm making a lot of noise. That's okay. Actually, I'll do a comparison in a second. I don't see why. Anyway, I'm not gonna start over. But yeah, you'll probably notice. You're probably wondering, where's the Keyblade? If I made another Keyblade, it'd just be the same thing. So I decided to just leave it off for now. I'm probably gonna give this figure. Excuse me. I'll probably give it to this. I can't words. I'm sorry. I'll probably give it to this figure. There we go. When, I put it on my display thing, but for now, it's fine the way it is, so, yeah, anyway, let's get, it's been a minute, oh god. I fully sculpted the hairpiece out of Procreate, and when I fully sculpted it, I actually fully sculpted it. I used Procreate, to form, like, a Widow's Peak hairpiece kind of thing, and, just proceeded to sculpt everything on it, and I fully painted the face. Not exactly the best face ever. I think, I could have painted it a little bit better to look like Sora. Even my previous version I wasn't too happy about, so... Yeah, the hairpiece itself is actually not entirely accurate, I feel. I mean, it kind of is, but at the same time, I feel like something's missing. So, I might come back to this figure eventually in the future. So, yeah, the jacket is actually sculpted onto the torso out of Procreate. You can kind of see from an angle it's sculpted, and I also sculpted the hood and the sleeves right here. I also did paint on the checkered pattern you see there, and I think it turned out alright. And the necklace is actually painted on. I did sculpt it on my last figure because, I wanted to try it. And lesson learned, it didn't turn out that great. It's a little too oversized. I can't sculpt it any smaller because I'm not the best sculptor. So I decided to paint it on, and I think it looks pretty good. I probably could have outlined it, but whatever. Yeah, I did also sculpt on the little gauntlets you see on his hands, or arms. I also sculpted his pants a little bit because they are pretty baggy. If I move up his arms, you can see they're pretty baggy, so I decided to sculpt them. And his legs are fully painted for the most part. So, yeah, anyway, that's pretty much it for the Kingdom Hearts 3 Sora design. Really happy with how this figure turned out. I think it turned out a lot better than my previous version. And, yeah, I definitely want to revisit this figure, my Kingdom Hearts 2 Sora figures in the future. So, yeah, look forward to that. Anyway, let's move on to the next figure. Alright, here we have Goofy. Now, Goofy was probably the most difficult out of the three of these customs, just because of the head. The head, there is no Lego Goofy head, so I had to fully sculpt it myself, and that was a pain to do, for the most part. I mean, it wasn't hard, I guess, but it wasn't, well, I mean, it was difficult. I don't know how to word it. I can't word it right now. I just got back from school, and I'm really tired, but I wanted to record this video. So, yeah, anyway, the head is fully sculpted by me. I think I already said that, but it's sculpted out of Procreate. I sculpted the snout fully. The stud on his head I just cut off and then just put Procreate on top of it to form a little dome. Then I sculpted the eyes and the ears and his hat, and the buck teeth are also dried Procreate, and I just glued it on there. Kind of hard to glue on for some reason, so yeah, I'm overall pretty happy with how the head turned out. I think it looks pretty good. It's not clean, but for the most part, it's pretty good, so... Anyway, the shield is a Captain America shield. Well, not exactly. It was a Lord of the Rings shield, but, you get my idea, or what I'm saying. I just painted it in a lot of metallic colors and then sculpted on the Mickey Mouse logo thing right there, and I think it looks pretty good. So removing that. I sculpted on... Oh, I knocked something over. I sculpted on his vest, you can see here. Actually, I'm just going to remove the head carefully. So, there we go. So, you can see I sculpted on the vest, and I think it turned out pretty good. I also painted the little green shirt he wears underneath. The vest, including the sleeves, they're actually also sculpted. I did pinstripe the green onto it. Looks pretty good. I made custom glove tops out of Procreate, and they're actually a lot bigger because his gloves are pretty big. I also sculpted his shorts right there and his feet, and I think it turned out pretty great. I'm really happy with how this figure turned out. Is it the perfect Goofy? No, but for the most part, I'm pretty happy with it. Every single time I look at this figure, I think back to a video my friend showed me. I'll leave a link to his channel below, or I'll leave a link to his video. He made a video on Gary's Mod, based off like this other Goofy and Court video. I'm not going to go into detail. You can check it out in the description below if you're curious. But every single time I look at this figure, I just think of it. It makes me laugh. I'll never look at Goofy the same way. But, yeah, anyway, let's just move on to the next figure. Fortunately for me, they made a Donald Duck head, which, I mean, it wouldn't have been a problem to sculpt Donald Duck's head, but I decided to go with the Lego one because I like it, even though it's a little big, but yeah. Anyway, all I did with the head, I just sculpted his feathers on top of his head. I also reshaped his head to look more accurate. I just filled in the little gap. If you know what the head looked like before, you know what I'm talking about. And, yeah, that's pretty much all I did with the head. And then the torso is fully sculpted. I sculpted everything you see here, including the pouches, and painted everything, and it turned out pretty great. And I also sculpted his sleeves here, and the little yellow thing he wears. And the tail is actually the Lego Group's tail, and I used the short legs, because he's pretty short, and if I used the standard legs, he just would have looked too tall, and sculpted his feet, or what are they called? Flippers? Is that what they're called? I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty much it for that. Now on to his staff, which I'm really proud of. I think this is probably my favorite accessory I've made this year so far, even though the year's just started. But anyway, I used the standard Lego rod piece, and then it sculpted this little bottom thing right there and painted it. You can see right there. And then I also sculpted this first ring and sculpted the other ring and this little curve thing part on the top. And then I fully sculpted the hat, which turned out really great. I'm really happy with how this staff turned out. To be honest, it's probably it's definitely, like I said a second ago, my favorite thing I've sculpted this year, so far. So, yeah. Anyway, that's pretty much it for Donald Duck, and now we can just move on to the comparisons. All right, here is the Kingdom Hearts 3 Sora next to my Kingdom Hearts 2 Sora customs next to each other, and yeah, there are some things I like about the Kingdom Hearts 2 custom I made, but there are some things I like better about the Kingdom Hearts 3 Sora custom I made. So yeah, they definitely both have their ups and downs, but overall, I just think this one turned out a lot better. So, yeah, on to the next comparison. Alright, here are all 4 of my Kingdom Hearts customs that I've made. Actually, I just realized I'm missing Mickey. Oh, God. Do I have him here on my desk somewhere? Oh, here he is. I found him. Hang on. Okay. Dropping everything. Just move his keyblade out of the way. I'll just put him in the middle, so. Alright, there. Now we have all my Kingdom Hearts customs that I've made. So yeah, here we have Donald, Sora from Kingdom Hearts 3, Mickey, Kingdom Hearts 2 Sora, and then Goofy. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how these bunch turned out. I really like them. I'm definitely going to make more customs eventually. I'm not sure if I'm going to make every single character, because, you know, that would be a lot of pieces, a lot of repetition, a lot of time that I just don't have right now. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the comparisons. I hope you guys like this video. Wait, that's something for I should say for the outro. You're going to hear me say it again in a second. Anyway, let's just conclude this video. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, and if you like a Kingdom Hearts like I do, make sure to give this video a like. And if you want to see more custom minifigures made by me, make sure to subscribe to my channel if you have not already, so that you can stay tuned and watch other stuff I make and see more customs I make in the future. And, also, make sure to follow me on my Instagram and Flickr. Both links are in the description below. I do post my customs there before I post them here. I also do post work in progress photos. So if you want to see those, make sure to check out my Instagram and Flickr. Again, links in the description below. So, yeah. I would say don't expect more Kingdom Hearts customs. But I've already started like 3 or 4 of them right now. And I haven't finished any of them. But I started them. And you can see a work in progress photo on my Instagram right now. Actually, no, I'm pre-recording this. So you probably won't see it for a while, but it'll be probably on my 2019 work in progress highlight reel thing on Instagram, because that's a thing. So yeah, anyway, I'm really happy with how these figures turned out, and I hope you guys like these too. So yeah, I guess that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you guys once again so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video, whenever or whatever video it'll be, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.